time, and I'm excited because tonight we have a combination of brand new, a little bit of clearance, and some fabulous reorders that have been out of stock. So stay with us. Let's get started right now.
All right, let's start with, and I love, as soon as I put this beautiful Byzantine bracelet on, Paul looked at me and he said, okay, wait a minute, Lynn. It looks like $1 million. And yet it feels like $1 million. And I promise you that. I wish you could just feel the weight of this beautiful, intricate Byzantine bracelet. Has diamond cuts all the way throughout. And it already has, it's never been on the air. On hsn.com, we have so many Bellezza fans out there. And please call us with your testimonials. Already 2 perfect 5-star reviews. And we've never even talked about it.
Never.
And it's one of our brand new silhouettes that we're offering. I do want to mention we have 2 lengths. We have a 7.5 inch, and then we also have an 8.25 inch. It's $59.90 event price, and we're offering it with 4 monthly flex payments, which is fantastic, to get this home for $14.98. And we have extra flex going on throughout these next 2 hours when you shop with your HSN charge card. The Byzantine. The Byzantine. The epitome of beautiful Italian workmanship, right?
Well, you know, we're used to seeing the Byzantine smooshed flat.
You're right.
And I was at the factory workshop, I guess you should call it, in Italy. And we were talking about Byzantine. I asked them, show me how you make it. And so they showed me how they make it. And it started out like, I said, well, why do you smush it flat when it's so beautiful like this? And they said, well, it's tradition, you know, that we've done that for a long time, but we also make it this way. I said, let's do it that way. And let's add it in a Signora class so it's easy to put on. Let's do it in 2 sizes. So it's made in Italy. It's pure bronze. We have that gorgeous Signora clasp. It weighs like it's 18 karat gold. It feels like it's 18 karat gold. It looks like it's 18 karat gold. Why? Because it's bathed in 18 karat gold. When you wear Bellezza, if you're new to Bellezza, if you're new, you will find out. Ours goes exactly with your 18 karat gold, your 14 karat gold, your Technibond. We work so hard on the color and do the 18 karat with a flash of 14 karat for color. So the color is absolutely perfect. The weight, because it's bronze, is perfect. Now here's something you might not know. Bronze, when you cast it in that molten stage, looks exactly like gold before it hardens. The difference is bronze actually shows more detail because it expands. Think about it. Bronze is the metal of sculptures.
Right,
yes.
of course.
This is a gorgeous bracelet. I just love this.
And speaking of gorgeous, Angie is our beautiful model today, and she's going to be showing off all of our fabulous Bellezza pieces. And you can see how everything just blends so perfectly together. We have a few seconds remaining. Here we go. You get it. Fewer than 200. We're expecting every last one of these brand new, first time ever Byzantine in a 3-dimensional bracelet in 2 sizes to completely sell out. 7.25 inch. Now, I typically wear about a 7 inch or a 6 3/4 inch. So I have the 7.25 inch. Don't be concerned of the 8.25 inch. We would say that would comfortably fit up to about a 7 3/4 inch wrist. So just because it's a thicker, bolder, wider piece, coming in at just about 3/8 of an inch in width. It's going to be stamped Italy, because of course made and designed in Italy, and very simple. This is something our buyers are so brilliant at. I mean, truly, truly brilliant at, and especially working with the ambassador of luxury, Paul Woods, in making the Bellezza line. They're able to bring to you no mystery metals. You know exactly what you're wearing. We're talking bronze is that base metal that you never see, and they literally, truly bathe it in genuine 18 karat gold. So you have the strength, you have the durability, you have the richness, you have the intricate designs that we love so much, and certainly when it comes to the Byzantine, nothing epitomizes fancy links better than the Byzantine link, and we are so thrilled to be able to bring it to you brand new on the date today. So we're gonna let you know when that is completely sold out. And once